Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Girls Frontline 2 video. Now if you guys are not aware, a couple of characters did got buff in the CN region, and one of those characters are going to include the standard banner character Tololo. Alright, I'm sure you guys are aware. If you pull on the standard banner right now, you know, I've already finished the beginner banner, and she is going to be one of the recommended ones that everybody do highly recommend, right? This girl right here. So some players are worried that they pull for this girl Tololo and then she falls off late game, which is kind of true, but there's a new buff in CN going on, big courtesy of Britwin right here. So we're gonna check it out and see what are the buffs coming to some of these new dolls in Girls Frontline 2. So this is going to be much more of a CN update, so if you guys don't really care about this, that's fine, but I figured some of my viewers do care about stuff like this, because if you want to plan ahead, it's better to look at CN server and get a heads up to predict the meta directions in global, right? As you can see, there's this new thing called the mod keys that will be occurring for Sabrina, Tololo, and Colfin for now. Alright, so they finally revealed the tree. Actually, in the anniversary, they did a live stream recently for this particular one. Let me see if you can zoom in. They did mention these are the new characters, for example, Faye. And then we also got Springfield, that's a skin. So those are the two that were introduced alongside with new character Perry as well. Very interesting, and now there's plenty of things going on. One thing to note is the skins actually do rerun, alright, in case you guys are worried, right? I'll just briefly mention that, because if you go to the shop right here, you look at some of the skins, right? Let me see if I can... you notice there's this timer on some of the skins, right? 18 days, 60 days, 18 days, and players are worried that, okay, so if this skin goes away, what's going to happen, right? Are you going to be able to obtain them again in the future? The answer is yes, alright, they do rerun in CN, so similar to some of these limited characters, they do come back after a while, so you can plan them accordingly, I guess, but if you look at the global banners, a lot of things are not the same. So that's something to keep in mind, right? So therefore, you can see some of this rerun. This is going to include this particular Swarmy skin, right? In case you guys are wondering, it seems like they did make a comeback right there. Very cool, interesting. And then the double first time bonus paid currency refresh is also going to be an important thing that first anniversary, apparently they're going to refresh that. This is not unique to Girls Frontline 2, a lot of games does that. So if you are buying skins, right? Skins can be purchased either using the cash right here, or you can use this currency called the credit tokens, right? But it's actually cheaper to buy it using credit tokens compared to buying it using cash right now, especially if you guys just tune into the game, because you can buy credit tokens right here. You can see there's this double thing going on. You can buy this right here. This is one time, and you will get double 980 times 2, right? $15 will give you more than enough to buy the skin and a little bit more extra. So you can definitely get a lot of value out of getting the credit tokens directly if there's a double for the first time purchase. But those things do refresh after a year, so keep that in mind. Okay, so one thing that is important right here, you can see the one that's most important here. Alright, neural upgrade expansion, so mod key. Apparently this is going to happen to, they did announce that 5 characters are going to be getting this particular thing. So what is this thing going to be, right? Neural upgrade expansion. It's going to be something that you can equip on your character, and it's fixed to that particular character, it seems, right? Now if you guys are not aware, right now to upgrade your characters via neural helix, there's all of these things that you can obtain, fixed key and universal key, right? All of these key can be equipped on your character via this particular section right here. So you can come here and you can equip some of these installed fixed key, 3 per character and 3 common key right here. And then apparently the neural helix is going to be something that doesn't take any of this slot, is somewhere in the middle. Now during the anniversary stream, they did announce that 5 characters right here. This is Centauresi, she's not there in global yet, but the other 4, we have Colfin, Sabrina, Tololo, and of course Sanya, right? So these 4 are already there on global server. So let's have a look at the update. What are they getting in particular? So for Colfin, her mod key is going to give her the ability to heal the ally she's assisting for 50% of Colfin's attack SHP and 1 stability when she performs assist attack. So she pretty much already has this. This is going to improve her heal a little bit more. Now, if you have Swarmy is just going to be way better, right? Because Colfin, as much as, no matter how strong she is, she's still a single target healer. And it's just going to be much more harder for her to compete against someone who is an AoE healer. Now, definitely, she's still decent to get you through the early game, alright? If you want to play the entire story in the normal and hard, you can still definitely get away with her. But the truth is, right, This is not going to it's not going to turn her into the meta, but we'll see how this goes. For now, she does lack the damage as well, and she doesn't provide any meaningful buffs, which is kind of true, right? So it is not going to turn her into anything like incredible or not, but still a good bonus slight upgrade, right? Now let's talk about Tololo's one. She's the one that is going to perhaps see the shift in the meta direction. So you can see gains 2 confectance index. If you guys didn't watch my previous video, confectance index and stability index, I briefly explained it in that particular video, right? But confectance index is basically skill points, alright? You get these ability points to be able to recharge for your character whenever you use an active skill. Very, very cool. When allies perform hydro attack, her ultimate cooldown reduced by 1/3. Now again, as far as I know, this doesn't stack. It doesn't stack considerably, but still 1/3 reduction of her ultimate skill is going to be very, very cool. That's going to be granted if you put her in a Hydro team, right? So for the time being, Hydro team is going to consist of Tololo herself, maybe Sabrina, and then Colfin is also a Hydro character. And I think in CN there's one more. So there's not enough Hydro characters yet to justify her full potential, but probably once that comes, we're gonna have a character that can basically synergize with her, and you can basically make a Hydro team of characters, and she's gonna be pretty good, right? So in the right team, she can basically take double actions every turn. Very, very cool. This is going to be something to consider. Now, the last but not least is Sabrina. She's also going to get buff. Counter damage type is changed to Hydro. Very interesting. On triggering Hydro type tile reaction, it no longer removes Hydro tiles afterwards. I think this is going to be a decent change, right? But Sabrina is one of the more future-proof character, and it seems like she's still getting some love, which I am glad, considering that she's a character that's there in the standard banner. Alright, after every counter, reduce damage taken by 5% up to 30%. So it's going to make her super tanky, and it's going to last for 2 turns. Seems to be a decent buff overall. If you are a Sabrina lover, definitely consider her as an option. She's definitely, actually she's very, very good in PvP. As you can see, a decent mod key, but it doesn't fix Sabrina's biggest issue, her reliance on dupes. Okay, she still needs her V5 to be relevant. Now, I don't think it's that big of a deal because she is a standard character, right? I get it if it's going to be like a limited character, getting V5 is going to be extremely hard. But considering that it's a standard character, you're gonna get there eventually, right? Every time, let's say you lose 50-50, you are going to get more dupes along the way, and then they do give out quite a lot of standard banner tickets as well. Granted, right now we are still in the honeymoon phase, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as it is. But we'll see, right? We'll see if she's going to be meta, and that's going to be something that players are going to look forward to. So yeah, overall, these are the changes coming. Sabrina, Tololo, and Colfin getting a little bit of buff, and also in CN server they do have this skin, one of the better skins actually. So I just want to share with you guys Tololo's skin. Apparently, if you get her, you get this skin. She's gonna get a huge upgrade. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Now, is this skin too much? I don't think it's too much. I think it's just nice, right? And she's gonna get like a special effect as far as I know. Yep. So that is ooh. Yeah, it's good to see some of these bonus effects showcased in that, and you basically can play water gun with her in the dormitory, right? So yeah, if you guys are looking forward to this skin, apparently this is going to be priced the same as the Swarmy skin right now, right? Overall, if you guys did manage to roll for Tololo, I don't think she's going to be that bad in the future, because with this buff, depending on when this buff is coming to global, right? It is happening in CN first. Probably they might test few things there, and who knows, maybe we'll get it straight up in the next patch, right? So with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. More Girls Frontline 2 videos coming very, very soon. Take care, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.